got this the wrong way round. You think the goal is to fix what's wrong with your life. That's not the goal. That's looking at it from the negative perspective. Try flipping it round, because the real problem is you've never actually experienced how good your life could be, how amazing it could be. So you tolerate average, you tolerate fine, you tolerate a version of yourself and your life that you know isn't it, because you've got nothing real to compare it to. And for any man, especially a man like you, that's dangerous, because a life that's slightly off doesn't trigger any kind of urgency. It doesn't force any kind of change. It just slowly drains you. So you wake up in the morning and you go through the motions. You do enough just to keep things ticking over. And from the outside looking in to everybody else, it all looks normal, even respectable to other people. But inside, where it matters the most, there's something off, and it's not even dramatic. There's just that constant quiet feeling of this isn't it. And you do anything you can to push it down with distractions, drink, drugs, because your life isn't bad enough to blow up completely, but it's not good enough or amazing enough to get you excited either. So you stay in the exact same spot where you are. And this is where it starts to get uncomfortable, because if you're being completely honest, you already know what your life could feel like. You've had glimpses of it. You've had those days where you wake up sharp, you move in your body, your head feels clear, you're focused, you're locked in, you're getting things done, you feel in control, you feel charged up, like you're moving forward with momentum, and you feel dangerous, but in a good way, like you're actually becoming the man you know you could be, the man you should be, doing more, being more, having more. And on those days, everything feels lighter, everything grows, and you don't need motivation. You don't need to force anything. You just move forward with consistency. You know that version of you exists. You've felt it. You just don't live there on a consistent basis. You just visit it from time to time, and then you fall back into the inconsistency, back into the overwhelm and the overthinking, back into waiting until you feel right again, waiting for that perfect moment. And that's where life gets stuck. Not because you're incapable or because you haven't got the potential, but because you keep leaving the version of you that actually works. You keep stepping out of alignment, and every time you do that, your life gets heavier than it needs to be.